here for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're down in Manchester, delighted to be joined by Mr. Peter Fury. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing well, good.
You two heavyweights in action tonight. We'll start off with Mr. Espinal, who's just made his debut.
Yeah, very happy with Tom Aspinall. He's nice and relaxed, speed, putting his shots together well, and he can hit. So as you can see, the guy couldn't hold his shots at all. So he made sharp work of it, especially when he was there. He knew he was there, made short work of it. So that's what you need to do in the pro game. So early days, but you know, that's 6'6", 17'7" in weight. No, 17'12", just below 18 stone. He's athletic, in great shape, and got speed. So he's definitely one to watch for the heavyweights.
Comes from an MMA background as well. So has he been doing any grapples around when he's in sparring with the lads?
Well, he did to start off with, and this is why we've had him in the gym for a year, because to get rid of the MMA style, because the chin was up, he's square. When he gets in close, he likes to grab and wrestle about a bit. But he's ironed out a lot of them creases, so now he looks like a professional boxer. And to get in a boxing ring, you know, even when the guy went down, he doesn't even know the rules yet. So he's
just unsure there.
So he's got to get hold of that, but I'm very impressed. He's done very well, and I was all I asked of him, so you can't do any more. So it's an A+ for Tom.
An A+. Well, man, Con, he's just out of the ring. Yep. Another win.
Yeah.
What do we think of Con?
I think he was doing okay. He's an excellent boxer. He's got a good technique. He's not putting power behind his work. I think after the second, third round, he starts to push his shots out. You know, he doesn't look comfortable in there. And I said to him, I said, look, just relax. But what it is, it's you know, a lot of it, it's how you feel in there as well. So Mazarek, he's a big tough lump, ain't never going anywhere. I think he doesn't get stopped, does he, hardly? I think the last time he got stopped, if I'm not wrong, well, as far as I know, was when we boxed him last time with Eddie Chambers. And he stopped him on his feet then at the end of the 8th. But apart from that, you know, he's what Con's doing, he's throwing his shots and he's staying in front of the opponent. So he's not throwing the shots and slipping off. And like I said, he loses that snap in the shots. But look, it's his 6th fight, he's had 6 wins. You know, he's in no danger, he's winning these fights, landsliding them, as he should. But let's be realistic, these are journeymen to learn from. And I want to see learning. I don't expect to see sat in front of an opponent and being hit back in the face with somebody like Thomas Mazarek. Because if Thomas Mazarek can hit you, when you step up your level, you'll be on your back. So let's have a reality check. Con's still got a way to go. He's got amazing talent, good boxer, but when he's got to overcome, when he gets in the ring, he's got to be comfortable in there under any situation. And I'm still not seeing that yet.
It's recently just been announced as well that your son Hughie will be back, 8th of July, Copper Box.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing him back in there?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him back in there. People saying, oh, what name's he boxing, who's he boxing? He's boxing another journeyman. This journeyman's there picked to stand up, similar to Thomas Mazarek. We're interested in Hughie, getting the atmosphere, walking out there, picking his shots, enjoying himself. He's been, I think, 15 months out. So that's all it's for. And then we've got the big one, which is almost due to be announced. I think it's going to be announced next week. And obviously, that's the big one. That's for Parker for his WBO world title.
How happy you get that rearranged after obviously the disappointment of it being postponed originally?
You know, look, life's about nothing's perfect, and what you get from me, you get the truth. You know, we're into world level boxing, and you know when your fighter has got niggles, he's got pains, he's got this and that, he's not ready. It ain't about a payday, because if it was about a payday, you know, Tyson would have got in and probably lost to Klitschko because he's moving around in quicksand. But because we was prepared to go home and not give a shit about the money, we got the canvas changed, hence he won the linear championship. So it's money secondary, it's about the performance first. And I'm critical, I'm a hard taskmaster, but I know what I need. I know what the fighter needs to get to that world stage. And you know, this is what professional boxing's about. It's ups and downs, you know. Listen, let's put it this way. Let's go back now to Con Xian. He's won a landslide, he's won it. But I expect more than that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Especially with somebody of his pedigree. He's had 200 plus amateur fights. You know, not to stand there, throw shots. It's the oldest trick in the book. You throw your shots, you slip off. You don't throw your shots, stand there and take shots. So it's just stuff there, which may be an oversight for Con. I don't know what he's thinking, but this has got to be ironed out once and for all.
Yeah. Let's switch to attention. He's in attendance tonight. The first, I'm sure, will be many heavyweight champions for your stable. Tyson Fury, is there any update when we can expect your return?
Yeah, there's an update on him. He's back. He's in a good place. We've all been speaking. You know, he's back in the gym. He's training. There's no announcements to be made because he's still currently suspended at the moment, and we're waiting to see the outcome of that. So for me to say he's back training, he's back fighting, no, he isn't. I'm not making any announcements for Tyson Fury. I never have. You know, so when the time's ready for Tyson and he's above board, he gets his suspension lifted, then we'll speak to the Boxing Board of Control. Hence, we've got to deal with them as well. And once, if providing his suspension gets lifted, you know, please God it does. Hence, the Boxing Board of Control license him. Then we'll make announcements, because then we'd like him. Well, we'd like him to fight on the, if possible, if we can get him back in. He could even have his fight on the Hughie Fury Parker on the card.
That would make a switch, eh? Hughie coming up in the Tyson's undercards, that'll make a nice.
Exactly. So I'm looking. If everything goes well with Tyson, with the official bodies and everything, I'd like Tyson. Well, I will get him out. We'll get him out this year.
What's your take on the heavyweight scene at the moment? There's quite a few exploding into domestic level, if you like. You've got Daniel Dubois, who's made a fast start to his career, and then you've got a lot of heavyweights, obviously Con, you've got Tom who's coming through now as well, and then at the higher scale you've got Tyson when he comes by, you've got Deontay Wilder. The heavyweight scene, I don't think it's been as buzzing as it has been for years. What's your take on it?
You've got some very good heavyweights coming through. Daniel Dubois is a powerhouse. You know, he's very raw still. You know, he's got to take his time and not rely too much on his power and use his boxing. Fabulous young talent, 19 years of age. You know, unbelievable. So he should do well. Not rushing too quickly, but we've had him up in the gym. He's good. He's very good. We've had the pleasure of Joe Joyce. He's been helping Hughie in sparring in the camp. We've had him up for the past 2 weeks. Exceptional young man again, you know. Really got a lot of respect for Joe and his team. And he very super fit, pressure fighter, all over you, doesn't give you a chance to breathe. That's Joe Joyce. Tough kid. Make a mistake, he can hurt you as well. So fabulous talent coming through again. So I highly rate him. For the young heavyweights coming through as well, it's a fantastic. There's a lot of good heavyweights coming through.
One thing that seems to be building a lot of steam in the last few days anyway, through social media more than anything else, is Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder. How would you see a fight like that playing out?
You know, Deontay Wilder has got all the attributes. He's long, isn't he? So if he catches Dillian Whyte, he'll hurt him because he can punch as hard as Joshua, if not harder. So Dillian Whyte's got to watch there. As Dillian Whyte he hasn't got that one punch power, but Dillian Whyte can punch. He's a tough, rugged, come forward type of fighter. If he catches Wilder and gets him going, let's put it this way: if Dillian Whyte can get Wilder going, Wilder will stay going. Wilder won't recover. So that's one thing. But it's like anything else. He's going to have to, Dillian Whyte is going to have to raise his game. He's got a superb set of trainers with him. Jimmy Tibbs, his son Mark, top trainers. If anybody can get him ready, they'll get him ready. And Dillian knows, he's had experience now, he's been on the big stage, he knows now what it takes. He's got to bite down on that gum shield and raise his game. And if he raises his game and he's on his total A game, mentally focused right, and he's living and breathing the job properly, and he has plenty of time to prepare, anything can happen. He's got a good chance.
And finally, before I let you go, sorry, it's just been out this week, well, maybe a couple of weeks ago now, the big super fight in Las Vegas, August 26th. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather, what's your take on it?
Oh, as a boxing man, nothing.
Do you think it's a bit of a farcical event?
Yeah, well listen, I'll tell you, let me just sum it up for you. Floyd Mayweather is a money machine. Obviously, for what he's done and everything else, he just generates money, no matter who he fights. Conor McGregor needs maximum respect, because this is a fella that's come from nothing and achieved superstardom status. Yeah, he earns his position. I like Conor McGregor, fan of his. I enjoy him. I like the way he speaks and everything else. So he's good for entertainment. And I'll just say this: in my opinion, there's not a hope in hell he stands a chance against Mayweather. He won't be able to hit him with anything.
You'd have great insight, considering you've just brought an MMA fighter over and you've taken a year to show him the pro game. Yeah. So you have an even better background and decide, see how that fight will go.
But Tom Aspinall's fighting some Latvian. He's not fighting
one of the greatest of their generation.
Mayweather, is he?
Yeah.
So, and it's his first fight. But like I said, that's just now reversed the roles. Well, Mayweather put Mayweather in with McGregor in an MMA fight.
Yep.
Then I will give Mayweather not a prayer.
Yep.
McGregor will tip him upside down. So the two completely different sports.
Yep.
I think McGregor will do his best, but listen, it's not going to be nowhere near enough. So, but look, it's a good show. Am I going to watch it? Am I going to pay to watch it? Yeah. So what do I say to you? I can only be truthful with you, and that's what I see.
That's pretty much everyone's sort of view, I think, isn't it?
But definitely worth watch. Is it a fight to be made? Of course it is. You know, them two going at it verbally as well. Excellent for viewing, isn't it? Doesn't do the sport any harm. People say it does the sport a lot of harm. No, it doesn't. Let him have a go. Ali fought years ago. A big stiff idiot kept going on his back and trying to kick his shins to pieces. You know, I was looking at that. I was about 8 or 9. I can't remember how old I was around then. I thought to myself, what a useless bastard that is. You know, this man can't even stand up and have a fight. But look, it was all made for good viewing. I remember it now, 40 years later. So it does mean something, doesn't it?
That's it. Well, Peter, have a good night. Thanks for giving us your time.
Also, my nephew, young Tommy Fury's just won his fight, unanimous decision in Selby as well. So we've had 3 fights, 3 wins. So
brilliant.
It's all up.
Congratulations, Tommy.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.